What if religious experience is not an experience of anything, but it's that which transforms how we experience everything? The world becomes illuminated in a way that we've never experienced before. We fall in love with it in a deeper and more significant way. Nothing changes, and yet absolutely nothing remains the same. Instead of God being some object that we experience and touch, when God shows up, the way we experience everything is transformed. This is expressed beautifully in the life of Mother Teresa. When she was a teenager, she had what she termed the call. At this moment in her life, she gave up everything for God. And then, when she was in her 30s, she experienced what she termed the call within the call. At this point, she lost everything, including God. And for the rest of her life, bar a few weeks, she experienced this profound absence of the divine. But the story doesn't end there. She was once asked by an interviewer, "Why do you continue to pick up this infant when they're going to die? Or try to look after a child who has no future? What motivates you?" And she said, "Well, each of these children are a wonderful disguise." The interviewer asked, "A wonderful disguise of what?" "Well, a wonderful disguise of God." Now, she didn't mean that you could tear back the skin of the child and you would find God there. What she meant was that when she picked up this child, she found that she was holding God. That when she was compelled to give water to the thirsty, food to the hungry, or clothes to the naked, she found that in that very act, she was actually giving water to Jesus, food to God. She was clothing the divine. Shortly before her death, Mother Teresa wanted her journals destroyed. At the time, people thought it was because there was some dark secret in there that she didn't want people to know. And yet, when we could read them, we discovered that there was no dark secret there. So then people thought, oh, the dark secret was that she was embarrassed, she doubted. She didn't want people to know the truth, that she felt this absence of God. But no, Mother Teresa is quite clear about why she wanted the journals burned. It's because she worried that those journals would cover over the truth. She once said, "If you want to see where God is, don't look into my journals, look at what I do. Look at the orphanages that have been built." She said, "I am a pen in the hands of God." The truth of who she was wasn't in the pages of her journal. That's not where you find God. She discovered that she found God in material acts. And so what we find in the life of Mother Teresa is a deep truth, that in the very act of losing God, of experiencing that profound absence, and simply trying to love and be loved, and embracing the world, there we find God.